Just fixing my lighting and making sure everything is okay. Let me see. So it says I'm live, but I am just checking. Cancel. All right. Almost time. 2 more minutes. All right, I'm hoping that this is going live. Let me see. I'm going to type a message here. Hi. And hopefully, I'm supposed to be starting at 7, but I definitely wanted to check the broadcast since this is new for me. So we shall see. What time do we have? It's 6:59. Can anyone type messages? Let's see. I hope this is doing it. It doesn't. Oh, it is. Yay. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Hi, everybody. And what I'm really hoping is to see if I can get people on the chat. So, comments. Oh, it says not available when I'm using the stream key. So let me see if I can see them on my phone app. I hope so. All right. Well, welcome. It's Monday night. My name is Patty Riley, and this is like my new gig. I'm kind of liking it. I want to talk about all of my favorite things. And if I'm looking over there, that's where my phone is set up, and I want to just be sure that I'm answering any questions. But because yesterday was really fun, it was my first ever live stream, and I was wearing this ring. I wanted to talk about it because a lot of you asked, and this is the first product that's going to come up. So I'm going to show you right here. We'll be talking about there it is. This is, oh, perfect. I think that some people are on. Good. So this ring is something that I bought probably about 6 months ago. And I actually bought it through a friend who was wearing the ring, and she knew somebody who was selling them. Anyway, it was one of those things that I ordered through the mail, did a Venmo, and got the ring. I got so many compliments on it, and I knew I needed more to give as gifts, so I actually found it on Amazon, and you guys, it's $9.98. This butterfly ring comes in 2 different finishes. I own it in both the silver and the gold tone, and I love it. Every single time I wear it, I get compliments. It's obviously one of those pieces that you pretty much just adorn one hand and wear the ring, and that's all you need. But I just think it's so much fun, and I know we're talking about a lot of beauty products tonight, so I figured that there are a lot of girly girls out there, women like me who love this type of jewelry where it's just that perfect statement piece. And the base of this is actually copper, and then it's electroplated with the silver or the gold. So this one is the gold. And then those are all cubic zirconia crystals. And it's even elevated. It is the perfect. Oh, good. Perfect. Yay. You love my jacket. Thank you. Thank you. I did do a quick change. So it's completely adjustable. So the best news is, to start off this show, is that you have the perfect gift for somebody that maybe hasn't heard from you in a while, or you haven't seen in a while, and you'd love to give them something as a pick-me-up. Because I was just at my local CVS the other day looking for a thank you card, and they're $3.99 or $4.99. So I'm just saying, this is a ring. And I would rather get somebody, hi! Okay, so sorry you guys, I just have to look over to the side, or I can maneuver this a little bit, but it's just because that's where my phone is. I was trying to do a better setup through my computer, and that's why. I'm gonna try to learn as I go. But honestly, I'm telling you, grab this ring in the gold or the silver tone. You will not regret it. I literally gifted one over the weekend to my friend Shelly. She got the silver tone. Everyone I give this ring, hi Bev, hi Wendy. Everyone I give this ring to, they absolutely love it. So that's getting us started. Seriously, it got 15 5-star reviews, and it's $9.98. I'm just saying. Even if she's like a young girl, like, gonna love it. Okay. The other product that I discovered this weekend is from a brand called Color Wow. And this is actually their Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I have naturally wavy hair. Up until COVID, I was actually getting regular and routine straightening treatments, keratin treatments. And then yesterday, when I was doing my live, I was telling everyone how my hair has gotten so much fuller, it's so much healthier, and I think that's because I cut down on the straightening treatments and using the hot tools. So I still do get frizzy hair. I live in Atlanta. It's very humid. It was humid in Dallas. So I use this product, and this is actually has an award-winning humidity sealant. So it won an award. Has a humidity sealant in it. I took notes on things so that I could give you guys the best info, so that it actually seals your hair from frizzing out. You apply it in sections when your hair is wet, so after you've shampooed and conditioned, just looking at who's joining me. And then it's heat activated. So I use a large round brush, and I blow out my hair in sections, and this is activated by the heat from a blow dryer, and it actually lasts between 2 and 3 shampoos. So I know that it's a little pricey. It's $28, but if you look at the reviews, there's a lot. There's almost 12,000 reviews on this one. It got a solid 4 stars, and I've tried just about everything. I've tried oils. I've tried conditioning treatments. I've tried different sprays, and nothing has really worked. But when I use this, I felt like I still had body to my hair, but I didn't have the frizz that I don't want. So it sprays. I'm going to show you just using, I have some things here, but just sprays, just a light mist on your hair. Spray it in sections, and then you just want to blow it out, whether you use a paddle brush or a round brush, or even if you put your hair in Velcro rollers and you decide that you want to dry it that way with a hairdryer, it's perfect. And lasts between 2 and 3 shampoos. Okay. So this is my next item, and it's kind of a big one, and it was actually a gift from my mom last year. Again, these are all products that I have. Some of them you'll see that I've used them, so they're clearly used, but it's just to show you the things that I love. This was my birthday / Christmas gift last year, and I tilted it because I don't want there to be a super huge glare. But this is actually called the Glamcor Ricky Skinny Mirror, and it's amazing. So I travel a lot, but even when I don't travel, I find that I use this mirror more. I wanted to show you the side. It's about the width of a notebook. So I know a lot of you are doing back to school at home, right? How excited are you? Not? Just kidding. Hi. So you're familiar with the width of a notebook. It's about that thickness, okay? And this mighty little mirror, you guys, it's amazing, okay? So the other point about it is it has this magnetic mirror. I don't want to give you too much of a glare, that you can choose to use or not. Completely up to you. It comes in a great box, like everything is packaged perfectly. You can even hook your Bluetooth to this, and it has a camera. I mean, excuse me, a camera mode, so that when you have your cell phone in the center of it, you can snap pictures. But that's the width. Comes with this stand. This was so awesome for me to have when I was traveling to London and Canada, and it takes up no room in your suitcase, like none. I actually put it in a computer sleeve to protect it. So anyway, and then you get this piece right here, which you stick on the mirror, and then you can put your cell phone right in the center. So it has these modes. It charges. Sorry, it's dusty. It's probably from the powders that I use, not actual dust from my house. It's because I'm up close and personal with it. But you can see that it has a battery display. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try to get better with these lights. It also has a dimmer and then the power button, and then it also has the Bluetooth mode. But, you know, sometimes when you see these pieces on like a stagnant photo, like online, it's hard to just gauge what is $195 worth for a mirror, right? That's what I thought. But it wasn't until I was actually traveling with a friend and she popped this little bad boy out, and of course I wanted to use it right away. Although I will warn you that if you're using the magnifying mirror, be prepared with your tweezers, because you're going to get in there. You're going to be tweezing. I'm just warning you. So you got the adapter, you got the feature for your cell phone to hold it, and you can do selfies or videos or whatnot. And I love it. So for me, it had to be part of this show. I know it's an investment piece. I'm just saying, though, it's well worth it. Especially, I don't have large bathrooms. I live in a 1922 craftsman style home, a bungalow really, and I have 1,100 square feet total. My bathrooms are small, so it's really nice that I get the perfect lighting no matter what time of day, and it's really easy to charge, and the dimmer, and it just frames your whole face, so I love that. It is a natural light. It's hard to see. That's a great question. Thank you. It is a very natural light. It's natural in the sense that you get the perfect, like on that perfect sunny day, I used to bring my compact magnifying mirror over to my windowsill. How many of you have done that? And that's where I would groom my eyebrows and, you know, a little over here. So it's that natural daylight. All right. Perfect. Okay. Now, speaking of, and I'm not going to use that one only because it's going to give glare, but I don't know if you noticed this, but I actually did one eyebrow and one not. I reserved this one to do with you live. I feel like my lighting's a little bit off. I'm going to turn this down a little. There we go. Is that better or is that worse? You guys let me know. Okay, so I actually have fairly good eyebrows to start. However, that being said, I am a firm believer that eyebrows, even the fullest eyebrows, need a little bit of help with sparseness, you know, the whole shape, definitely with shape. So I came across from my friend Lee, who actually represents Doll 10 Beauty. So I have this highlighted right now. Oh, good. Thank you, Angela. Awesome. This is their Overachiever brow pencil. And I use it in the Universal Taupe. It has two ends to it. So you have the spoolie end, and then obviously the pencil end, which is an automatic pencil. So it's very easy. You don't have to sharpen it. I really don't like when things are, I have to be honest, whenever something is sent to me and it comes in a wood barrel, whether it's a lip liner or an eyeliner or a brow pencil, I'm not as fond of those because I can never get them sharpened just right. Sometimes it's too pointy or it breaks off. So I'm a fan of that twist up. So I'm just going to thread in, actually that's the eyebrow that's done. We're going to go over here. So you can see that this eyebrow needs a little work. So I have a good shape, so I just follow and just stroke this through, which it's so easy. And I love that it just blends with I have darker brows than my actual hair color, which we don't know at this point what color it is anymore. Really, I don't know. Really don't know. I grew up blonde, then turned into strawberry blonde, and then it started to get darker when I was in my 20s and in my 30s. And now there's so much gray but I don't really know what color it is. So, but with the processed color, it's kind of like a light brown with blonde. So I like this one because regardless of whether I'm going deeper with my color, done, or I'm lightening up for the summer, to me it's the perfect shade. So if you've been looking for a really good brow pencil, and it has great ingredients in it too, biotin, off the top of my head, I'm losing my thought process. But it's got great ingredients in it, and it's very, very natural looking. And I think a lot of that has to do with the actual tip of the pencil. It's very, very thin. It's called a micro tip. So let me do this for you. See that? Yeah. So that's what I like. And it's soft, actually, just by doing that. So it's actually really kind of soft. That's the other thing. If they're too waxy, I don't like to press on my brows. And it does actually stay on, Chrissy. I noticed that I definitely have to, get in there at night to get it off. So I don't know that if it is waterproof. If you guys notice and you're looking, let me know. But I didn't pick up on that when I was reading through it. But I've never had a problem with eyebrow meltdown with this ever. So that's my go-to, because I've gotten some shades before where they say they're a brown or they say they're a dark blonde, and they have like a rust or an orange hue to them, or sometimes like a gray even, and it's not flattering at all. So you really have to nail the color when it comes to a brow product. It has to look like natural hair. Okay, all right, that's good to know, Angela. Okay, so yeah, some of them that rub off, not a fan. Okay, I'm really excited to talk about this next product, and I'm actually going to use, I brought some makeup wipes. Okay, you guys, I found this product initially, I'm going to be honest with you, I found it at Target, but now I buy it through Amazon just because everything's easier and I don't go out as much anymore, obviously, so I love getting things shipped to me. I'm obsessed with these. I swear to you, I want one in every color. These are the Julep Lip Balms. They're called It's Balm Full Coverage Lip Balm. So I actually have two colors. The first shade that I started out with, this is how it comes packaged. It says Julep. You open it up. It has the color sticker on the bottom. This one's Vintage Mauve. They're typically sold out of Vintage Mauve the most. It goes the fastest. This is the one that sometimes I have a hard time finding. But look, it twists. It twists up, and I love that. And see, I've used this one, but in the center, there is actually a vitamin E core to this. Pretty cool, right? I'm all about full coverage color, but I do not want to have pasty lips. I do not want it to feel pasty or tacky. I'm a fan of the look of matte, but it has to be a hydrating matte formula. So I kind of I'm like wishy-washy with that when it comes to lips. And I'll try something and I like it for a minute, but then after like 4 or 5 hours, when I feel like my lips are sticking together, it's no good. This, you get full hydrated lips. So this is the color I'm wearing right now. So I'm just gonna put a little more on because I had a meeting, so I was talking a lot. But I'm also going to show you on the back of my hand. It's very, very creamy, and it's the perfect shade. It's the perfect shade. So I'll even put it on the back of this card so that you can see. Okay, that is Vintage Mauve. It's the perfect, perfect mauve. Now my mom is a solid brunette. She has hazel eyes. She has olive skin. That was too light for her, okay? That's my everyday. Well, there's another, but I'm just saying that's like my go-to for every day. But if you need a deeper color, you're going to want to go for Rose Cream. And there you can see that is the vitamin E core. And then there's also sunflower butter and omega fatty acids in this. And it gives you this finely milled pigment that gives you massive color payoff. So this is Rose Cream. Now I know they have a ton of colors, but these are the two that I own. So I'm going to show you this to show you that it's bumped up just a notch and with a little shot more of pink to this one. So let me show you. You guys, you cannot go wrong. Is that like a good example? Okay, so that's vintage mauve on the top. This one is rose cream. Vintage mauve, rose cream. Hi. But it just feels good. I know we're wearing masks, but that doesn't mean you can't have a cute little pout underneath, right? Or just make you feel good. And if it's going to treat your lips at the same time, I think why not? So these are great too because you don't have to sharpen them. I don't use a lip liner with these for the 9 times out of 10 I do not use a lip liner. Every now and then I will because I feel like you get just enough color with these. All right, so any questions? I'm just trying to navigate these live streams. I'm excited because I have a setting powder coming up and I'm so sweaty. All right, so speaking of lips, another one of my favorites, and this is going to be perfect for those of you who just can't land on the perfect lip color, but you do like a little punch to your natural lip shade. My friend Shamita loves this product. And she has gorgeous lips, so whenever she puts it on, I love the shade that it gives her lips. This is from Buxom, and it's this big chubby guy, okay? So look at it in comparison to the lip crayons. Yeah, see? Okay? So I don't know. I don't know why I gravitated to lip products today, but I did tonight. I grabbed this at the last minute. This is called the Big O, and this is their Power Plump Lip Balm. And you can see that I've used it clearly. And I think the best way is going to be showing it to you on my wrist because I have self-tanner. But when you put this on, oh, it's starting. Can you see the little tint of pink it's giving that part of my wrist? So what this does is it has a reactor in it that works with the pH levels in your lips. So it's no color when you look at it. And it transforms your natural lip color to your perfect shade of pink. So that's why I love this one because it really does. It just transforms. I'm going to take this off. And of course, because I rubbed on my lips to get it off a little bit, they're a little bit pink. But I'm telling you, this one, and it also is minty. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This is another great gift. So I wanted to choose some things to get you thinking about the holidays and getting a jump start on it. So this is another one that any of my friends, when I don't know what it is they're into, like what colors they like or whatnot, you can't go wrong with Buxom because it's automatically going to give them their perfect shade of custom pink. Plus the fact that you have an oil complex in here, so it's super nourishing. And that's for sure one of the reasons why I love this so much. Okay, let me scoot this mirror a little bit more over here. I'm just into the lip products today. All right, what do we have next? So that was Buxom. All right, are you ready? It is the most expensive item that I'm going to talk about tonight, but I had to talk about it because one of the first things I did when I got home from my trip to Dallas was I grabbed my Diptyque Fleur de Peau. Now, I don't know if some of you are familiar with Diptyque. I'm sure a lot of you are. The first original Diptyque, it was a boutique in Paris. That's where they first launched. And they had several different perfumes, fragrances, and candles. This launched a year ago because I was in London, and this is the first place I ever smelled it. It's called Fleur de Peau. This is my second bottle, you guys, and look at how big this is. And you can see I'm already, look. I haven't even used as much as I normally use because I'm home. 2.5 fluid ounces for this size. This is by far and away my absolute favorite fragrance. It is, I know it's a lot. I questioned it too, but I am telling you, for something like this to put me in as good of a mood that it puts me in, it's worth every penny. And it lasts about a year. So this is, and here's the thing, when I first got it, it was, like I said, it just launched. The lady was telling me like this, we just put this on the shelves. I fell in love immediately. And since then, it has been the winner of 2 awards. So I'm not alone. So that makes me feel good. It won the award for Perfume Extraordinaire and also Best New Women's Fragrance by the Fifi Awards, and that's the Fragrance Foundation in London. So those are two pretty amazing awards, and I have to tell you that there's also a vanilla perfume that I love. There's one from Philosophy called Fresh Cream, and then there's one from Pink Sugar that is a gourmand vanilla. When I spray this on and then I spritz a tiny little half squirt of one of those vanilla fragrances, I can't even tell you. It's a sensory explosion and it makes me feel good. And I've never gotten more compliments than I do when I wear this. I would be in and out of a lot of Lyfts and Ubers from traveling so much. So as you can imagine, what kind of smells they must encounter throughout their day, giving people rides. So to me, that's pretty amazing. And I'll tell you what it is. It's a subtle floral, and I'm going to read it so I don't mess up. It has iris, something called ambret seed, which I did not know, but it comes from the hibiscus flower, and aren't hibiscus among the most beautiful flowers ever? It is accented by pink peppercorn, and it's really this cottony, soft, clean fragrance. It comes beautifully gift boxed. I don't have the box because why would I? It's constantly out, and I'm telling you, I would have probably been nearly done with this bottle with the exception that we've been home for 6 months, so I don't douse myself like I would normally do if I was going out. So, and I forgot to fill like a little travel size when I went to Texas, and this was one of the first things I did when I got home was I spritzed this on myself. And I just think that perfumes are transformative. They enhance your mood, they enhance your surroundings, and they can help uplift other people. So it's clean, cottony, soft, floral. All right, here's the thing. I love that Amazon has their great return policy, so I know fragrance is a very personal thing, but try it if you dare. All right, let's see. Okay, so, oh good, yes, get that lip balm. The lip balm is so good. Okay, the other thing, and I'm going to take off these little lips, but honestly, these lips from Julep will go great with this palette. So I want to say it was last year, I was introduced to a brand called Aether Beauty, and I actually reached out to the founder of this brand because I loved it so much. I was at a stage, I'm 49 years old, where I was really upset that eyeshadows wouldn't stay and wouldn't last on my eyelids. And I didn't understand why until I read more and realized that most of the products that I was using had talc in them. And it was the talc that was making them migrate into kind of the crease of my eye and ultimately sort of melting off, but at the same time clinging in that little crease. So it was not cute. But I was upset because I'm like, but I like shadow. What can I do? So this woman, she used to work for Sephora. We had a big conversation. I'm still in touch with her occasionally. She's great. So she said, I wanted to create a line that was talc-free with shadows, and I wanted women of all ages to wear it. I actually have 3 different palettes, but I'm showing you my favorite. This is the one I use the most. It's called Summer Solstice. She did not put a mirror in here strategically because she wanted to make sustainable packaging. It says, hello, beautiful. We have removed the mirror and magnets inside to be more sustainable. We strive to make the best sustainable choices in all of our products, and let's be real, you'll probably be using this palette in front of a mirror anyway. By removing the mirror and magnets, it becomes fully recyclable, and we are saving this palette from going directly to the landfill. It's a win-win for both you and our Mother Earth. Thanks for your love and understanding. #GoodVibesBeauty. And I love that. And on the back, it tells you all the color names. But here's what you guys need to know about this palette. I'm going to demo a couple of the colors. First of all, this has gotten 5 stars. Yes, 5-star reviews. It has 50 5-star reviews on the Aether Beauty website, this exact palette, these colors. This will be your golden hour shades in matte, shimmer, satin, and metallic. Yeah, it's not an all matte, it's not an all metallic, it's not an all shimmer, it's a combination. And check this out. This is infused with genuine amber, ruby, and topaz, micronized, and organic prickly pear oil in here. So these are crystal charged, pigmented eyeshadow formulas with no talc, and they are amazing. Okay, so the colors that I put on tonight are a little bit deeper. I have hazel eyes, so I definitely love to use, so it was these three right here. I love to use those shades because they actually bring out the green in my eyes. But you will get a little powder that comes off. I'm not gonna, I typically just tap like that. But this is one of the matte shades. These go on so smooth. You don't tug at your eye. Let me show you one of the gold shimmer. This is the metallic shade, you guys. I hope you're ready for this, okay? And ladies of a certain maturity, like myself, you can get back into metallics and shimmers, I promise you. It's not going to drag on your eyes. It's not gonna pull them down. It doesn't have glitter, gobs of glitter in it. These are so soft. Let me just be sure. It does not come with a brush. That's a great question. No, you do need brushes for this. Thank you, Dorothy. But the colors are awesome. They are so pretty. And then you have this beautiful champagne shade. Now listen, you can't go wrong with whatever palette you get. They're so blendable. But I just wanted to show you, without overwhelming you, my favorite one. So let's see. The shades are Citrine, New Moon, Solar Eclipse, which has a subtle hint of soft pink, Midsummer, which is actually almost a bronze. You have Energy, which is what I'm wearing, Sistere, and Intrinsic, and those are in that kind of deep, I don't know if you can see. Sorry, it's messy, you guys. I told you I use it. I only brought out things that I use. They're gorgeous. There's golds, that's called Amber, Balance, Ruby, but they're amazing. So yeah, you definitely have to tap your brush like that. They have some great brush kits. I feel silly, Dorothy, that I didn't put a brush kit on this show. Ill-prepared for that. Hopefully you can find a really good brush kit. But I'm just telling you, this made me fall in love with eyeshadows again. This single product alone made me fall in love with eyeshadows again. Because I thought, oh my gosh, really? Is this also what comes with age? I can't wear eyeshadows anymore? What the heck? I was really bummed. And then I found Aether Beauty. They have an amethyst palette, one that has, actually I got my friend Desiree the greens because she has, I call them marine blue eyes because they have a lot of green in them. I've given them to my niece, my sister, who is, because these are cruelty-free, PETA, I even believe they are. So read about this. I think you will love these. And if you can, grab a brush kit. All right. All right, I'm really happy that we're talking about this product. I literally threw this product in the show at the last minute because I knew that I would be sweaty. Listen, I was on TV. I've been on TV since 2000, on and off. Everyone always they call on the set and say, can somebody go powder Patty? Patty, can you get powdered? I just naturally break through makeup. So touch-ups have to be very, very frequent for me because I break shine so quickly. So this is actually, I thought I had written some of the ingredients. Did I? Yeah, okay. This is the Pacifica, brand Pacifica, which I am a big fan of many of their products. And they also do minimal packaging, which I appreciate too, to be less harmful to the environment. This is called their Neutralizing Mineral Mattifier with cherry and coconut. It's 100% vegan and cruelty-free. My shade is shade 1, so this comes in shades 1 and 2. This is another one that got almost 5 stars, over 500 reviews. And what I love about this, and it does not come with a brush, is that it is, of course, I need this so desperately. It is talc-free. It's hydrating. It immediately takes away the oils, helping to prevent any makeup meltdown. So it's hydrating, it's blendable, it's buildable. I just dusted this all over and I actually feel so refreshed right now. It's infused with natural minerals There's zero talc in here, and it just gives you a really silky smooth finish, but it's also 100% vegan and cruelty free, like I said. And I just love it because it's so portable. I've tried the setting powders that come in the jar and have the sifter. I have them, I use them, but for me in my bag, I don't want that messiness. So if I can just bring, and I even have a travel size brush similar to this, these two, I'm good to go. So I just like the convenience of it. And I think, what is it? $12? I'm just saying. If you want to try something that you haven't tried, and by the way, it is full size. I think it's deceiving because of how they packaged it, and that was to be sustainable. And it has cherry blossoms on the package. So shade 2 is actually it's deeper. So I'm anywhere, I would say I'm in perfect, like medium neutral, my skin tone. So I could have gone either, but I chose this one because I typically use bronzer because I just layer it all on. Okay. Yes, you put it on as a finishing powder. You can put it on as a finishing powder. Thank you, Dorothy. Hi, Angela. Glowing from within. But I've even used it on days when I've had no makeup on because you will get just this subtle evenness because obviously there's kind of that fleshy pigment to it. I don't think you're not going to get coverage. Like if you have blemishes or redness, this isn't going to give you that type of coverage, but it is really, really nice at setting your makeup without pulling it off, where some products I know that are out there that are meant to mattify do, or melting it off. Did I finish everything? Oh my gosh, that's it. Did anybody have any questions? Did you love the ring, you guys? So there in this show, just to let you know, two $12 items, one $10 item. I mean, I know I jumped all over the place with different prices, but I was just having such a good time. Hi. I was just having such a good time looking through all of my stuff that I have, and I wanted to share really the things that I use the most, that I find that I grab, and I think you can easily see just by how I use these palettes that, yeah, they're used. It's because I really use them. This was the newest item. I just got introduced to this weekend, and it was the last week at the end of the week when I was in Dallas. It's very, very humid there. It rivals Atlanta. And they also had rain because of the storms. And I put this on after I had shampooed and conditioned. And then I just used my round brush to blow it out. And it's a lot. This is actually 6.7 fluid ounces. So that's the Color Wow Dream Coat. And then I will just say that it smells amazing in here. And let me know if you have any questions. But otherwise, I'm hoping to meet you back here next week. If not next Monday, sooner, because I'm really enjoying doing these. And I have, of course, Amazon packages delivered practically daily. So why not just share some discoveries? But thank you so much for tuning in to my beauty haul part 2. I hope you guys have an awesome night.